Season 2, Episode 2, some driving and introduction to Aspen.
Just leaving Missouri and welcome to Kansas. How long were you in Kansas, young man, would you say?
Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't know. What time is it now? 11:55 Central. I don't remember when we got into Missouri. Do you?
I do not. But yeah, so now I got the long trek through Kansas. Bruno is clearly doing a great job navigating. He's been instrumental in our journey to Aspen. So onward we march.
So for the night, we found a rest stop west of Vail, about 90 minutes away from Aspen on I-70. We stopped there for rest, and then in the morning, Amanda and Aaron will head off to Aspen, and I will be a little bit after them as I rest up from all this driving.
This is Amanda and Aaron. Say hi, Aaron.
Hey.
Reporting in. It's Tuesday, about 8:09 a.m. Colorado Mountain Time. That's right. We are on our way to Aspen Snowmass. So we left Kyle back in the RV in our parking spot for the night. He had done a lot of driving past couple of days, so he's taking a rest day with Bruno, and he's gonna bring the RV over to Aspen, since it's about an hour and a half drive to get to the resort. We left, what would you say, 20-30 minutes ago?
Yeah.
So we should be there in less than an hour. But yeah, excited to hit the first slopes in Colorado.
First day on the mountains in the west.
Woo woo!
So it's time to do the stickers for day one of our travel west. Obviously we started at our home base in North Carolina and then went to Tennessee there. Following that, we actually at Knoxville, we each went in different directions as I went to go pick up our supply of pizzas from our favorite pizza maker in Kentucky, in Bardstown, and they continued to head west through Tennessee and eventually went through a little bit of Kentucky. Alright, so after that, I hit the one state that they didn't hit. I hit Indiana for a little bit. There was deliberation over whether this should count, but we're a ski RV team, so that's going to go ahead and count, and we're going to put that on the map.
Oh, I got Illinois first. Where's Indiana?
Oh, you can put Illinois on there too.
Here's Indiana. Indiana.
There's
Just
Indiana
hit the southern sections.
and Illinois. So after that, our final state for day one of the cross-country trip was Missouri. We made it to, where did we make it to?
On the other side of St. Louis, right?
Yeah, other side of St. Louis. Not too far through the state, but a little ways through the state. Where is it? Right there. And we found a rest stop where we stayed for the night. I think we slept about 6 hours, and then we had to get back on the road because...
Yeah, you would only let me sleep 6 hours.
Yeah, exactly. So that's it for day one.
Driving.
So after we got a few hours of sleep in, we hit the road again for I think the lengthiest state,
Yeah,
Kansas.
450 miles, I think.
Yeah, 450 miles in Kansas. It did take us a while to get out of Missouri because we probably had 200 miles in Missouri. And then our final state was Colorado, where we got to a rest stop about an hour and a half away from our first stop, which would be Aspen Snowmass. And we slept for a few hours that night. The dad stayed in the camper and slept a little longer, and Amanda and I headed off to take advantage of one of our vacation days and get a ski in, and we'll have a couple videos of that.
Okay, this is a new feature we have for Christmas. I got a GoPro from the kids, and we had a request from the pizza people, Brian Sweeney and his friends, to give a little more video on how we live in the RV. I'm using time-lapse recording here, and we're going to tell you the story of what you see.
So as you can see, Aaron and I just came in. The two of us just hit Snowmass on day one since Kyle had driven a lot pretty late nights, so he was just kind of taking the first day to get everything prepped. Aaron and I hit about 35K vert at Snowmass, so we had a really good day. We didn't take any breaks, so we're coming back to get all our stuff changed, and Kyle was getting dinner ready for us. He was using the microwave, however, it was the convection oven piece of it, so we're still able to eat pretty good on the road for those that are curious. As you'll notice during this time lapse that Bruno has not really moved that much since he's kind of right next to the food preparation area. That was another perk of having Bruno. Not only is he nice to come back and cuddle with and just have around, but he also moonlights as a food safety inspector, so great having him on board. As you'll also notice, we've been going to the back a lot, so again, due to limited space, we have to repurpose a lot of our area, and we're constantly having to move and shift stuff around. So the bathroom not only serves as a bathroom and a shower, but actually a storage area for all our boots and jackets to dry out, so that way each day everything's nice and dry and we're not having any soggy equipment. So what you're seeing now is the camera is faced towards the front of the RV, so not only does Kyle drive up there, but he also sleeps up there. So as part of the daily routine, we bring the bed down each day for him to sleep in, and then back up in the mornings we put it back up because we're having to constantly move the RV and things like that. As you'll notice, that sheet, the purpose of that sheet is to block the cold air from coming in, so it's made a huge difference. So shout out to Brian Sweeney. Not only can he pickle things and make awesome calzones, but he also has some good handy tips to make the RV experience a little bit better. But the footage together for these videos. So right here is the taping of the map section from earlier. So yes, this is us taping ourselves.
Aspen parking lot, Buck Creek. It's supposed to be 24 hours. We'll find out. These guys are camping out. Van there. And then over here, a little more, got a homegrown type of thing, I guess. I don't know. Got a little trailer here. I don't know if they stay in the trailer or what this is. Another van down there. Mostly vans. See, that car is stacked up for staying in. Got all the windows plugged up. Not too many of us in here.